Alright, what's going on YouTube? So it's me back from another video. So in today's video, we have one of the last Black Ops 4 video you're going to see in a while. So, if you read by the title, it said, did I quit Black Ops 4? And basically the answer is yes, alright? So, I'm just gonna go very briefly in-depth, like, not fully in-depth, because that's for a later video, which is gonna be the last video that I do on Black Ops 4, but just briefly go over why I quit. So, basically, Black Ops 4, it's the worst Call of Duty out of all of them, alright? That is my opinion. I will stick by that opinion. I would much rather play Infinite Warfare. So, as you know, I play multiplayer mainly, and the games just got really discouraging for me. So, for starters, they added all this DLC weapons, which they're fun and cool weapons, obviously. It's just, they're locked behind reserve crates, and that's normal Call of Duty, but I wish, like, at least with Infinite Warfare, you could earn the weapons. So, like, the nuclear MV4, if you got enough of those credits, I forget what they're called, but if you got enough of those, you could get the weapon. But in Black Ops 4, you have to rely on RNG, and at the time, you're not gonna even get it. And, like, there's a way to earn the weapons, I would have been alright, but they're stuck in reserve crates, and you only get one reserve crate for, like, every hour played. And they're only one item in the reserve crates, and 99% of the time it's going to be either a duplicate if you've been playing the game for long enough, or some really crappy item you don't want. So in the video that's coming out in a couple months, I'm going to be showing off every reserve crate I open and all the filler crap I got. But the reserve crates, they're just annoying, and if you buy reserve crates, just stop. It's not even worth it, because you're just fueling the fire for Activision to do more stupid shit like this. So, as I just said, only one thing, crappy filler items. Even the good items are pretty bad. And to get the good stuff, you're not going to get them because the RNG just won't work. So, that's one of the main reasons, is that they're just discouraging. Then, in general, the game's just a bad game. The specialists, some are brokenly overpowered. Others are stupidly underpowered. It's just, they don't go well. I don't know how you went with Black Ops 3, which was fine, to Black Ops 4, which is horrifically worse. But the specialists, they just piss me off. Know that I mainly just play all the weird ones like Zero and all that, because I don't care anymore. So that's also there. Then the multiplayer maps, what they did is that they add these free maps every now and then, and that's purely just to get people to stop playing, and they're all old maps. So every map that's Black Ops 4 original is awful. None of them are good. The only one that I could possibly remember is Hacienda. I don't remember any of the other ones. The only other ones I remember are from past Black Ops, like Summit, Jungle, Raid, or sorry, Grind, not Raid, Grind, and that's basically the main three. There's also Firing Range, then Firing Night. There's also Arsenal, which is from Black Ops 4, but that's an awful map. I just know it because they decided to do these things where they add, like, different, I guess you could say, weather patterns to it. So, like, they'll make it nighttime, twilight, and for Arsenal, sandstorm, which is the worst, because not only did it make the map look like pure dog shit, even more than it was, but you couldn't see a thing. And I don't know why they did it, but they did. And all of this free stuff that they gave you, it's just not worth it. And they had the battle pass, or the contraband, whatever you want to call it. So in the beginning, it was good. All right, you got blackout characters like Hudson, and you got cool guns like the SWAT RFT and the Damien 3XP. You got stuff for doing it, and it was really enjoyable. It was content worth going back to play the game. But now it's just filler items, like the new one that came out a couple weeks ago. Every other supply drop, I'm pretty sure, is a reserve crate. And who wants a reserve crates? No one. I don't even know what the tier 100 is. The only good skin is one for, I think, Ajax, which is the chef one, where it's just him wearing a chef outfit and he's covered in zombie blood. And there's one cool skin. Only one decent, not even the greatest skin of them all, only a decent skin that was, like, semi worth it. And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, Black Ops 4, it was probably one of the better skin games, you could say. Like, the skins in the game, I really enjoyed. They had a lot of cool ones. Dark Matter was probably my favorite out of the ones you could earn. But they had some, like, for example, Afterlife from Black Ops 2, Mob of the Dead, when you pack punch. And I think there might have been a DLC pack for that, but I'm not sure. Which you could get out of reserve crates. The only problem is that, I don't know, let's say you want it for the Maddox. Not only do you have to get lucky enough to get the camo, but then you have to get even more lucky to get it on that weapon. So I don't know why they did that. They made it specific for each weapon, just making more filler items versus a universal one. Like, at least with Siege, you get it for that specific weapon, but they're all camos, and it's Siege, so it's not even that cool and anything. And the alpha packs, it's not hard. It's kind of like that, but it's more annoying, because when you get it, you're like, yo, I got this. Then you're like, oh, I got it for a pistol. Thanks, Activision. That's there. Then one of the cool ones is Element 115, which is arguably the best skin in the game. I like it. It's from Black Ops 2, but to get it, you have to pay real money in COD points. It's $6 because they're greedy and made it where you have to pay $5, then another $2 to have enough. Then you'll have 100 COD points left over for whatever, because that's Activision. They're gonna milk you for every last penny. But $6 and you get just the skin, and it's a universal skin, so you don't have to worry about it. But once you get it, that's it. It's just the green skin. Every time you get a kill, I think it cycles through a different color, like yellow and purple. But it's just a skin, nothing else, for $6, which is stupidly overpriced. So, for example, in Black Ops 2, the Element 115, it was $2. You got the skin for every weapon, a reticle, and a calling card. So, you're getting 3 things more that are the exact same thing for more than half the price of this. So the inflation and all of this is that it's just annoying, and it's just greedy practices. So I don't like that at all. And the worst part is that we're just feeling the fire. I think they made like $800 million. I'll probably put up the tweet from Charlie Intel on here, but we're just telling them, hey, this is okay, keep doing it to us, even though we keep swearing we don't want it. So there's really no hope. Black Ops 4 is just the worst game. Blackout's alright, but that's because all the good developers are working on it. Zombies is zombies. And another thing is that if you want any other map, you have to buy the Black Ops Pass. I don't even think you could get the DLC. You have to buy the Black Ops Pass itself to get them. And that's another $60. So you have to pay $60 for half the game. Then you have to pay another $60 for, you know, the same amount of the game for the actual game. So it's annoying. Then for half of them, they're just reused maps. Like one of them in the new ones is Havana from Black Ops 1, and another one's WMD from Black Ops 1, or I think that might be World at War. But they're just reusing maps because they can't make new maps. Because I understand there's crunch time and Activision is treating Treyarch like actual trash, but all the new maps are just bad, so they're just reusing it. It's just lazy development. So it's just a bad game. This is definitely not a AAA game by any means. Well, it is, but it's not. Like, there's free games that are better than this. Apex Legends, which is a battle royale, is better than this. So, Black Ops 4, it's just extremely encouraging to play it. I've stopped playing it. So, if there's something huge, game-changing, I might get back on it. But otherwise, I plan to do this video, then just do a next video, and I'm done. So, moral of the story, Activision's too greedy, and the game's just not fun anymore. And I'm a Master Prestige like 117, and I have Dark Matter, so there's really nothing to do. Yes, you can argue there's contracts, but not only are the contracts super boring and only give you reserve grades to just dissatisfy you more, it's just, the contracts are just bad in general. So, the game's just not even fun anymore. I stopped playing it. I'm gonna be waiting for new Modern Warfare, which I hope isn't gonna be trash. I mean, they say it's gonna be great. It looks fantastic, don't get me wrong. And they say the Black Ops Pass, there's gonna be no DLC, it's all free content, but it just it'll just lead to more, you know, supply drops and shitty scams like that, because it's Activision. You know it's gonna happen. We just know it's gonna happen. All that happens is that they promise all of these things. They promise and keep that promise until Christmas. After Christmas, once everyone has their hands on the game, they start screwing it over. So that's basically been it. They're just not even fun anymore. I'm really hoping Modern Warfare can turn this series around. If it can't, then it might be times to say GG's in the chat for Call of Duty. But anyway, that's been it for the video. If it sounds a little choppy, I didn't write any script or any notes for this. I just wanted to come pure from the heart. But yeah, that's been it. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, YouTube. I will see you next time. Goodbye.